Kia EV4 is a radical take on the sedan. It recently debuted at Kia's EV Day event as a concept as part of their EVs for All lineup, which encompasses 5 vehicles, including the EV5, EV3, and the PV5 van, which all look really nice. The Korean market version of the EV4 is supposed to go on sale this March, and we'll see it later this year. The EV4 concept was shown some time ago, and it's really not a typical sedan style. Kia itself claims it's an entirely new type of sedan. It's still classified as a sedan, but it's focused more on space. It has a hatchback or liftback design element to it, and the roofline looks like it should be a liftback. The EV4 will also be offered in a hatchback version, which we won't get in the United States, unfortunately. Along with its segment-bending design, it gets a floating roof design as well, which is very Nissan-esque. I really like the design. For some reason, every time I look at it, I can't get the Polestar 2 out of my mind. I feel like both of them just kind of have that high-sitting, lift-back design, but they're both sedans, and it kind of trips you out. But they look really, really nice, and that should be taken as a compliment. And I'm glad most of all to see that what the concept had in store has seemingly made it to the production model in a lot of ways, in most ways, which is really good. If you can say anything about this design, it's that it's a bold design, and maybe it's something that could attract some SUV buyers. Maybe a jump like this is what the segment needs to be revived. I'm glad this is in the United States, especially because it's a dying segment in the United States, and the sedan segment needs something to shock it back into the mainstream, because not everybody's buying sedans anymore. Now, the interior design of this vehicle and its features are supposed to be the highlight of the vehicle. It features airy, light-colored options, a flowing ambient lighting design, and comfort features similar to what we've seen on the EV9, like reclining seats and footrest. That's really luxurious, especially in a car that is supposed to start around $35,000. Now, that being said, the design isn't my favorite. It feels a little flat and boring, and the materials from the photos look a little lackluster, but I've heard that the dash is actually lined with some kind of fabric, so maybe it just feels better than it looks. And there seems to be some kind of stone material in the front center console, which isn't like anything I've ever seen. The tech in the EV4, however, is textbook Kia. It features 2 12.3-inch screens and a little screen for the climate controls, which they've been adding to all of their vehicles. And I will say the switchgear, especially under the vents and near the center console, looks really nice and high quality. Now, when we take a look at the black and white option, I feel like that's when the EV4 loses its appeal mostly to me in the interior. In my opinion, sedans like the K5 or the K4, which would be cheaper than this, look more high quality. But this also really depends on what you would define as a nice interior and how much materials and that look means to you. Me personally, I feel like a car should have nice materials, and it look like it does too. Now, as for the powertrain, a 201 horsepower front-wheel drive motor will power the EV4, and it will get 0 to 60 in 7.7 seconds. A smaller battery option will be offered, and that will get it to 7.2 seconds. And based on tests run on the EV4, it's estimated to get 390 miles of range, which is impressive and very competitive. Kia has created a very worthy contender to models like the Model 3 and the Polestar 2, and for a great price. I feel like every car similar to the Model 3 is kind of in that entry-level luxury segment for sedans, and they tend to kind of hike up in price. This starting around $35,000 or $40,000 even feels kind of fitting. So let me know what you guys think. Do you believe this is a good choice for people shopping in that segment? And how do you feel about the design? It's so special and not like anything I've really ever seen, especially from Kia, except for like the EV6. So did Kia do something fitting for the current automotive climate, or is it too crazy for you? Let me know what you guys think. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.